Oh no! You can't. You start record. You cheat me.
It's just a test.
No, Michael, you should have.
Hi, welcome to the James and Jasmine podcast starring Jasmine.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Jasmine.
Yes, you're back. And you might hear in the background there's some drilling going on next door. What are they drilling?
What's it been?
That sound, that why are they always drilling over there? What are they doing?
They are decorate their office. They want to make their working environment more beautiful, comfortable. That's it.
But how do you decorate with a drill?
They use drill to put some beautiful article on the wall.
I sometimes feel like the only power tool anyone knows how to use in Beijing is a drill. Because I'm just hearing drilling all the time.
This drilling is not that bad. Have you heard that kind of thing? They cutting the ceramic tails.
Right. A saw. Ceramic saw.
Like this.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I haven't heard that before.
My neighbors do it a few days ago. Oh,
Okay.
It's really. I can't stay at my apartment. I have to go outside for a few hours.
Okay, well, as you may know, you have many fans now.
How many? 26.
25.
Oh my god.
How many
Only
would you
still
like?
25?
Yeah.
I said last time we want to get 28.
Oh, okay. Why 28?
8 is a good number always.
Why not 80,
Then
88
8
would be
means
better?
world means rich.
Okay.
You will get more money.
Okay.
Do you think when I speak for this, you can see my eyes shining?
Wait, do you hear that?
Yes.
Now he's using a hammer and nails.
They will
Wait.
nail a hammer. I want to put something on.
Don't hit the table.
What?
Because we can hear it.
Really?
Yeah, it's very loud in the mic whenever you hit the table like that.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, today's topic, actually, because you have 25 very active fans all over the world.
Where do they come from?
Everywhere.
Wow.
All the fat countries. Canada, America, Australia, Austria, Russia.
So happy.
So I know that you love giving advice to people. And you're always giving advice to work.
It's
at
just
work.
from my experience.
Right. You're very experienced.
Yes, because I'm 40 years old.
You're 40.
Oh no,
Wait.
keep it a secret.
No.
James, cut this off.
Okay, definitely editing this out. Okay, so you're 40 years old, 40 years old, and
You speak again.
I'll cut
Keep
this
it
out. I'm cutting all this out.
Yes, keep it secret.
I'm deleting this whole thing. So, with all of your infinite wisdom, plus you're Chinese, so you have the wisdom of the Orient, ancient Chinese wisdom, right?
Ancient Chinese business.
Ancient Chinese wisdom, like a lot of ancient culture to draw experiences from.
Yes.
Okay, so do you think that ancient Chinese wisdom can help people in modern society?
Modern society.
Yeah. People with today's problems, can you take that ancient wisdom and give it to them and solve their problems?
Yes.
Okay, great. That's fantastic because your fans have been writing in. And I asked your fans to write letters and ask for advice and suggestions from you, from Jasmine, the experienced Dongbei woman who's 40 years old and has ancient Chinese
40
wisdom.
years old again. Stop it.
I'm sorry. So, our first question, dear Jasmine. Okay, listen carefully. I think this is mainly going to be love advice today, because they know that from listening to previous episodes, you're married, you fell in love after only 3 days, so you're an expert at expediting the marriage process. You went from coffee date to another date to another date to boom, married, children, all done.
Yeah, just one date.
One date, okay. Just one date, and then you said, listen, buddy, we're getting married, we're having babies, and that's it.
No,
And you control all the money in your family.
But I won't buy something useless
Right.
I will not waste my husband's salary.
I'm sure you're very clever with it.
Yes, I will support our whole family and make good plan for our future.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
And that's what you do here at work, too. You're the finance manager.
Yes.
So you're clever about money.
Yes,
Okay,
I am.
great.
Yeah.
Now let's see if you're clever about love and relationship problems. So, our first letter. Dear Jasmine, I married a man named Samuel.
Oh, good
and
name.
moved to live with him on his family farm, where I met his two brothers, Tristan and Alfred.
Oh,
Okay.
Tristan.
So his three brothers, Samuel, Tristan, and Alfred. I spent a lot of time with his brother Tristan, who has very sexy blonde hair and looks pretty decent with his shirt off. But Tristan spends a lot of his time running around in the forest, chasing bears, and he seems a little distant. Okay, so he's kind of a wild guy.
Oh, well, I like it.
Okay, don't hit the table.
Yes.
You're getting very excited.
Let me thinking.
We haven't got to the question.
Remember the movie name The Legend of Four? A woman
it's
who
kind
met
of like-
three brothers.
Oh, it's a little bit like that.
Yes. And then also the man chasing bears, just like the Brad Pitt actor, the character. What's
What's that character's name? I can't remember. But
I like
anyways,
that too, man.
so okay, continue this letter from your fan.
Okay.
So the oldest brother Alfred got a little creepy with me at the dinner table, and I could tell that Alfred had the hots for me. Okay, so Alfred likes her, but I still basically love Samuel, my husband.
Oh,
Okay, that's
yeah.
good. Yeah. And then all three brothers actually went away to fight in the war, and my husband Samuel was shot and killed. So Tristan and Alfred, they came back to the farm okay, and I had a quick love affair with Tristan. Remember, Tristan's the wild one. And then Tristan went away to travel for a few years, so I said, fuck it, and I married Alfred. Right?
This is the story of that movie.
This is from a fan. So
Really?
yeah, it
It's
is very.
true.
I think it's very similar though.
What kind
So-
of war they have now? We don't have war.
In
our
Afghanistan,
world is
in Syria.
peaceful-
No, there's
peaceful
war. These
world.
guys are Americans. They're always fighting someone. There's always some kind of
yeah.
war, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
They have to. They have to
how
always
an
be
evil
fighting.
country? They always send their men to go to fighting with the other. They send their men.
Evil.
Their
They're
men
keeping.
to dead.
They're keeping the world safe. Oh, okay.
So
Evil
compared to
country.
U.S.,
but not the fattest.
the China, how good is China is it? We
China's-
never have people die in the war now for 60 years.
Okay. All right, but these are Americans. Okay, so
Yeah.
anyway, so the three brothers went to fight in the war. My husband Samuel was unfortunately killed. But Tristan and Alfred came back. I had a love affair with Tristan. He went away to travel for a few years, so I said fuck it and I married Alfred. Now Tristan has returned. So she's married to Alfred. Tristan has come back. I still love Alfred a little, but I have much stronger feelings for Tristan. Tristan says he's going to stay here now, but I think he got a local farm girl pregnant. So I'm pretty sure I will kill myself if I don't get back together with Tristan. I keep a loaded gun next to my bed just in case I ever get really sad and want to blow my brains out. What should I do? Best regards, Susanna.
Wow, his story is really very, very good love experience.
Right. Wow, three brothers. So this woman, like, that's the dream, right? You have three handsome men all fighting for you, all arguing, and they all have very different styles. So Samuel was very, like, kind and soft and good-hearted, and Tristan is the wild bad boy, like Vladimir Putin. Right?
Yes.
And then the final brother, Alfred, was like very logical and kind of like your uncle, and he'll take care of you, but he's not that sexy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, so what should she do? What advice do you have for Susanna? We don't want her to kill herself.
So it's up to her. If she, which man she loved the most,
Tristan.
just go with him.
But Tristan's crazy. He's always running around with bears, and he's always going away. He's not a stable choice.
If he love him, he will accept him.
Jasmine,
He will be crazy too.
where's the ancient Chinese wisdom? What would you do? Okay, what would you tell her if you were Susanna's mother?
Um,
Let's be realistic here.
you-
Alfred has a good job.
if I was her
She's
mother,
married to Alfred already.
no. I will do whatever to protect her. I will get her back hometown and keep her live together with me.
Okay.
And never say these three amendments. And let her met a new guy. Maybe give her a peaceful life.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forget everything before.
See, now your advice has really changed. So I think the first advice you gave was really from your heart. But now when it's about your daughter...
So that's why. From a mother's side, it's
Right.
total, and from a friend's side, it's totally different.
Right.
Yeah, as a mother, the first thing you need to keep your daughter safe and still alive. That's the basic.
That's where this gets complicated because she said she's going to kill herself if she doesn't get back with Tristan. But Tristan's a wild guy and she's safe with Alfred. Very complex situation.
Oh.
I'll let you think about that. Let's get back to that because we have more.
Oh, you can just if I was her mother, just let her know. Tristan was died. In hunting a bear.
Really?
Yes.
You'd lie to her.
And how to because that wild guy can't give her a happiness life.
Right. Okay. All right. That makes sense. All right. So there you go. Susanna, if you're listening, don't kill yourself with a gun. Stay with Alfred. Tristan's dead. He died hunting bears.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Our next letter. Dear Jasmine. Oh, another Dear Jasmine. Let's see who it is this time. Okay. Dear Jasmine, I think my boyfriend doesn't really love me. He's a former professional boxer who just drinks beer and wanders around town beating people up for a local mobster. Do you know what a mobster is? It's like a mafia guy, like a criminal guy.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. He has been working at the docks unloading containers, but he could have been a contender. He could have been a somebody. See, he was a professional boxer. So he could have been a contender. Not only is he's not good at expressing his love, he's lazy. I don't think he has a good career path. And also my brother was killed by these mafia guys, and I think my boyfriend was maybe involved in that. I think he had something to do with that. This is a very dark story.
Wow.
My father, who happens to be a priest, thinks that my boyfriend is trouble. So her father works at the church. Yeah, he doesn't like the boyfriend. But I think that he's a sexy bad boy, and if I try really hard, I can fix him. I would love your advice. Thank you. Best wishes, Edie. What do you think, Jasmine? You said you liked a bad boy in a previous podcast.
Yes.
Right. So this is a classic bad boy. But his career path's not good. So again, maybe you can give advice from different perspectives. First, what would you do if you were Edie?
If he really he can sure his boyfriend will follow her instruction in the future, just marry him and go together with him and give him a very good advice, and later they will have a good life.
Okay.
Yes.
So how can she make sure he follows her instructions?
She said she think they will how to say.
She thinks she can fix him.
Yes.
So do you think you can fix another person? You can change their personality and behavior?
Yeah. If that boy really love her, he will change.
Okay. So you think the pressure's on him to change. What can she do to make him change? Is there anything she can do?
She just told him if he don't want to change, she will leave him.
Oh, she gave him the ultimatum.
Yeah.
Ultimatum. You do this or this will happen.
Yes.
Have you ever done this with your husband?
Never. My husband don't need that.
You didn't need to fix him?
No.
Was your husband a bad boy wandering the streets drinking, beating up people for the mob?
My husband never do this.
Okay. Wow.
He's a very nice guy.
All right. Sounds like you've picked a good one.
Yes.
All right.
He's polite. He never fight with the other person. Never.
So what should Edie tell her boyfriend? What should she exactly tell him next time she sees him?
She will tell him if you don't follow my suggestion, my advice, I will leave you alone.
Okay.
I will become another guy's girlfriend.
All right.
Yes.
Wow. Very bold.
We have to do this.
Okay. All right.
Otherwise, how can he follow her?
Right.
They will.
You have to
That
set
guy.
rules.
I mean, this wild boy will be killed maybe in fighting.
That's
So
very
for-
possible.
That's just for save his life.
Okay.
He will listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice answer. Okay. And our last letter, dear Jasmine, and this one's also coming from America. My name's Katniss, and I have a problem. I grew up in the countryside in a poor family and was dating a guy named Gale. Recently, I've been given this really good opportunity in the capital, and I met a nice boy there named Peta. And Peta and I grew up together, and I recognize him from my hometown. And Peta has admitted like he has strong feelings for me, but I never really thought of Peta in that romantic way. Peta and Gale are very different. Peta has a box-shaped head and beady little eyes, and Gale looks a lot like the actor who plays Thor in the movie, except slightly less handsome and muscular. Okay, so you have a good idea of what these guys look like. Should I stay loyal to Gale and keep a long-distance relationship going with him, or should I use my relationship with Peta to improve my chances in the capital? Thanks, Katniss.
What? Stop. Please stop for a few minutes.
Okay. Yep.
How can our fans always have this kind of problem for their love problem?
Well, I got a lot of different emails, and I just chose these three.
No, we only have 25 fans.
Yeah, but they sent multiple problems.
This is a fake letter.
It's not.
This is a fake one.
It isn't.
No,
It isn't.
no.
What makes it fake?
It's really fake one.
What's fake about this?
It's too romantic. It's too much story.
This one,
Put in.
no. This one's pretty straightforward. Look, it's a long distance relationship with my old boyfriend, or do I try to get something going with this new guy? So here's the question, okay? Are you familiar with long distance relationships? Long distance relationships. So for example, look, I love this guy. We move to different cities, and then we talk on the phone, we send emails, talk on WeChat, things like that. Do you think that kind of relationship can survive?
It depends on two persons.
Okay, well these
If
two...
they really care about it, it will be very well. If they really don't care each other, they don't love each other very much, maybe they will break.
Okay, so you think it's just up to the love?
Yes, of course.
So if these guys have a very strong love, they should try to make this work?
Yes.
Okay, but what about opportunity? See, if she gets with the guy in the city, doors might open up for her. He knows everyone in the city. Good things could come. Again, if you were her mother, what would you tell her? What's your advice for Katniss?
The long
Everdeen.
distance, one day the long distance will become short distance. They will move together.
Ooh.
When she go to another boy, they live quite near. Later, when the other guy come back from the other city, she will regret.
I see.
Yeah.
So maybe if the love is true, long distance will become short distance.
Yes.
And if the love is false, short distance will become long distance.
Will break
See-
forever.
Wow, that's very deep, Jasmine.
Yes.
I got a question for you. Now, these days I see more and more young Chinese couples moving in together. You know what I mean? Like living with each other before they're married. What do you think about this?
They should not do this.
Why not?
This is it's not good for their future life. I
Okay.
mean,
Tell me why. Explain.
if they just want to test. Now they don't care too much about their how to say loyalty of their body. They just want to test. If this guy is good, we'll keep together. If it's not good, we'll divorce. We will just leave them alone. but this is they will have some problem when in the future when they really get married. I think in traditional Chinese idea, they especially for the men, they really care about their wife's story. I mean, before married.
Okay, but isn't that very sexist? Meaning, doesn't that mean that men are being silly?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes if you have too much experience for, as a lady, I just have this kind of idea.
Right.
You have too much experience for men. I mean, 3 or 4 or 5. Finally, you will have that kind of idea. You are just tired of the men.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, you mean
You
3 or
should
4 or 5
tired.
boyfriends?
Yeah, you will. I mean, I don't mean for on the same time.
Right.
One by one.
Right.
You will be tired of a man. You will think, oh, men just so boring.
Okay. So men won't
So,
feel special anymore.
Yeah, and he maybe she will tired of a marriage.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So why would she feel tired? I don't get it. Because she's sampled many different men. She'll start to feel that men are not special for her.
Because one day, if she has boyfriends before for a few times,
Yeah.
she must have some reason make them just divorce. I mean,
You mean separate?
separate.
Break up.
For-
We say break up with boyfriend.
For the lady, they must heartbroken for a few times.
Right.
It's really not good for the ladies.
I see.
It's hurt her feeling, emotion, and later she will be tired of the future marriage life. I mean,
So you think if she breaks up several times,
Mm-hmm.
after 4 or 5 times, her heart will be damaged
yes,
forever?
yes, it's not very quite easy to cure.
I've actually never thought of it that way before. That's interesting. Is this a common idea here in China, or is this your idea?
It's my idea, but I think it's also some common idea in China.
So I'm familiar with the idea that, like, oh, women shouldn't have many partners before married because men won't want them. And I think this to me feels like what we call a double standard, because men can be with a lot of women, no one cares. Women cannot be with a lot of men. This
Both
kind
men
of
are-
situation.
I-
It's not fair.
I think for both men and women, they should not do this.
Right. Okay.
Yes, they should be responsible for their own emotion, their own love. If he or she decide something, they will do it.
Okay.
Insist to do it.
So what advice would you have for people listening to this who've already had more than 4 or 5 boyfriends or girlfriends? How can they get that love back? How can
If
they reset?
somebody really hurt her or his heart, don't be very upset. Try to find a good person get married. They will have a happy life later.
Okay.
Yes, but the first of all, you should love your lovers. I mean, you love your husband or wife, and love their family member also. That's it.